What's up, everybody? I am in my meditation room, and if you haven't seen it, I've shown it in some other videos. I am really proud of this room, so I don't mind showing it, but check it out. That's my vision board. Not vision board, that's my focus board. I'm not going to show y'all because some of that stuff on there is kind of personal. But yeah, I got a lot of plants there. I love plants. I just love nature. I'm a water fountain there. I'm a book right there. It's kind of like a what do you call them things? I forgot. Whatever. Like a I'm thinking memorial, but I don't think that's what it is. I think that might be the wrong word for it. But an altar. I think that's the word. An altar. But I don't know. Maybe that's not the right word either. But anyway, um before I start, I want to talk about in this video, what are you manifesting? That's what this video is going to be about. And before I get into that, I want to invite you to like my channel and to subscribe to it if you like the content. And I'd also like to invite you to share this video or any of my other videos if you think they could be of help to someone. I've been getting a lot of like really amazing feedback from people that have viewed my videos. Like wow, like some of the comments, they just leave me like that, like wow. So yeah, feel free to like, subscribe, share, and talk to me. Talk to me in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I will respond. And if you have any feedback, it's all appreciated. And so, okay, let's get into the video. What are you manifesting? This is what I want to talk about, because a lot of people are self-destructing and they don't realize it because they think their lives or their life is the way it is because of other people or because of situations and circumstances that are not in their control. But I'm gonna, offer a different perspective on that. And, would definitely like to know what you think. We are always creating. So this day, whatever you experienced on this day was created yesterday, right? And by yesterday, I don't mean literally yesterday. I just mean somewhere in your past, you created the experiences, your situations, your circumstances of this day. You are always creating. It's super important to understand that. Always. If you're not asleep, then you are creating. So, do you like what you manifested today? Do you like what you manifested yesterday? Do you like what you're manifesting in your life overall? What are you manifesting? How are you creating? Let's talk about that a little bit. You are always creating through your thoughts, your words, your feelings, your emotions, and your actions. All of these could be just summed up in one word, and that one word is energy. So the energy you're putting out into the universe, that's how you're creating, because your energy is creative. It's a creative force. Super powerful. And the universe multiplies the energy that you give to it, and then gives that energy back to you. And so it's a continuous cycle that's never ending. This is, you could say, the cycle of life, or at least a cycle of life. You're always creating. So the energies that you're giving to the universe is multiplying and giving back to you. So now, how do you create, say like negative experiences and things like that, right? I'm going to refer to it because I think it will really, I think for like the clarity, I think saying it this way will make it more effective and even more powerful and clearer. Okay. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Clear. It was kind of blurry. Okay, so you can either create in your life good luck or bad luck. Now, I've said this before, I do not believe in luck, but just for the simplicity of it, or again, for clarity, because everybody understands what that means when I say that, right? I'm going to say it like that. You can create your own good luck and your own bad luck. You can create your own good fortune and your own bad fortune, right? You can create amazing opportunities and experiences, and you can create some not so amazing opportunities and experiences. And it all boils down to the energy that you are giving to the universe to multiply. That's the bottom line, right? So, every day, as you go about your day, you should always monitor. Well, first, you should be mindful of this understanding, this law, this concept that you are always creating. And then you should always monitor your thoughts and your words and how you're feeling and your emotions. And definitely your actions all day throughout the day. From the moment you wake up, how are you feeling? What are you thinking? Is what you're feeling and what you're thinking supporting what you want to manifest in the future? Does it support the life that you want to create for yourself? And if not, then you are on the wrong frequency, and you should do everything you can to get off of that frequency and to get on a frequency that supports what you want to manifest, supports the life that you want to create for yourself. So let's talk about energies that will create bad luck. Okay. Complaining. That's huge. Oh, look, I almost killed myself with that one. I ruined my man. Look, I destroyed my life with that, and for a long, it took me a long time to figure out what was going on. I could not understand what was going on in my world for nothing, like for years. But when I got it, like when I did finally get it, and I'm not gonna say I figured it out because I learned it, you know. Um, but once I got it, oh man, I turned my life around. So that's a huge one, complaining. And, negativity, which negativity produces complaining. So, they're maybe like brother and sister or something, you know, father and son, I don't know. Very, very similar, very close. Ungratefulness. Sadness or depression, anxiety, stress, anger, frustration. Oh, this is a big one. Fear. That is huge. Fear. Can you think of any? Because that list is much longer than that, you know. But those are just some examples. And I think some of the more common examples, you know. Like it's so easy to be triggered, as you go about your day. It's so easy to be triggered and, get angry, frustrated, annoyed, irritated, depressed, afraid, fearful, worried. But what's important to understand is this is all energy that you're giving to the universe. And the universe is going to multiply that and give it right back to you. Right? So if you're sad and if you don't do anything to get off of that frequency, then you're just going to become more and more sad. And then what will start happening, like the longer you stay on any of these frequencies, the more you receive, and you'll actually start creating situations in your life that support the frequency that you're on, being sad. You'll bring into your life more things that will produce sadness. And this is the way it works with all of them. So, that little list I just went through, pay attention to how you're feeling. Because I don't think there's anyone watching this that wants to receive more of anything that those frequencies are transmitting. Right? If you're depressed, you don't want more depression. You don't want more sadness. You don't want more anger. You don't want more frustration. Right? You don't want more misery. You don't want more stress. But if you're not mindful of this and you get dialed into one of these frequencies and you stay there, like again, the longer you stay there, the more you're bringing that into your life. And the more maybe a different way to say it, the more you're bringing that into your tomorrows, the longer you stay there, the more of that you're going to have. I think definitely for me, and you know, I assume for you know for you, that's watching this, you want to be on frequencies like gratitude, happiness, joy, peace. You want to be in a relaxed and calm state of mind. You want to be at ease. Things like this: passion and excitement, love and humility, right? Mercy and truth. You know, these are, the frequencies you want to receive from, right? Because being on these frequencies, again, same thing, it's going to bring more of that into your life. So if you're happy, and the longer you can stay tuned in to that frequency of happiness, the more happiness you're bringing into your life, the more happiness you're creating and manifesting for yourself, right? Not just through, your emotions and feelings, but also through, you will produce, you will create, you will manifest more situations and circumstances in your life that support happiness, that will bring more happiness, right? So what are you manifesting? How is your day today? Right? If you don't feel like today was that great, if there were things that happened in your day that you didn't like, for whatever reason, things that annoyed you, pissed you off, irritated you, angered you, caused you to be sad or depressed, what's super important to understand about that is you did that, right? The good news about that is, just like you did that, you can undo that. You have the power. You're a God. And do you really understand that you are a God? And when I say that in the sense that you have the power to create. You create your tomorrow how you want it to be. You create your life how you want it to be. You have that power. Unfortunately, many of us are unconsciously creating tomorrows that we don't like and we don't want and we want to give back. I did it for many years. So the purpose of this video is to, if you didn't know this, is to make you aware of this, to make you aware of the power that you have, and that you can create your todays and your tomorrows according to what you want. You can begin manifesting according to the desires of your heart. It doesn't have to be random. It doesn't have to be spinning the wheel and seeing what you land on. You have some control over this. You have a lot of control over this. It's ultimately up to you what type of day you have, and what type of tomorrow you have, and what type of life you have. So what are you manifesting? As you go through your day, pay attention to your thoughts and your feelings and your emotions. And like I think a simple way to understand or to kind of process what's going on and is if you're feeling something that you don't like, you find yourself like, I don't like the way this feels, then it's probably a really good indicator that you're on a frequency that you don't want to be on. And you should do everything that you need to do to get off of that frequency and to get on a different one. Because again, the longer you stay there, the more you're going to receive. It's like being tuned into a radio station. The longer you stay on that station, the longer you're going to get that music. And you can complain about every song that comes on, and this song is stupid, and that song is stupid, and I hate this song, and I hate that song. But until you change that station, you're going to keep getting music that you don't like. Right? So as you go through your day, be mindful to how you're feeling. Be mindful to how you're thinking. Because your thoughts produce feelings and emotions and words and actions. It all starts with your thoughts, though, with how you're thinking. And that's how you change the station. That's how you change the frequency you're on. So if you're angry, stop thinking about whatever you're thinking about that's causing you to be angry. And think about something else. Think about something that would support you being happy and joyful or at peace or calm. Think about something funny. Something that'll cause you to laugh. But that's how you change the frequency you're on. And the sooner you get off of those negative stations and frequencies, the less you receive from them, the less of an impact or influence they have throughout your day and your tomorrows. Okay? So what are you manifesting? What do you need to do different? What do you need to be more mindful and aware of? After watching this, do you plan on making any changes? What do you plan to change? What do you need to change? What do you need to do different? I'd love to know, to read, responses to these questions. I love to know what you thought about this video. Did it help you? Do you have a different take? Do you have a different perspective? Do you have different insight? Also, is there something else you would like me to talk about? Do you have a topic in mind that you would like me to talk about? Talk to me in the comments. And if you drop a topic, then if it's something that I feel like, I'm experienced enough and knowledgeable enough to talk about, I'll make a video about it. And if I don't think I'm competent, if I don't think I'm qualified, then I'll let you know. Yeah, that's kind of, I don't know enough about that to talk about it, But I only talk about things that I've applied to my personal life. Things that I've used to drastically change my life. So everything I talk about You know, I'm just sharing how I live with y'all. You know, these are not theories or beliefs or, stuff that I read in the book. You know, this is how I live every day. And these are things that I've used to change my life. I'm talking inside and out. From being miserable and depressed and suicidal and just hating my life, and to being just unsuccessful and defeated and beat down and all of that, to where I am now. Um, Business owner, very successful, single parent to 3 children, 2 boys and a girl, and probably bigger than all of that. Well, I don't know if I would say bigger, but it's definitely, a huge plus. It's happiness and peace of mind. That's huge, you know. Um, so yeah, you know, that's pretty much all I talk about. Stuff I don't know about, I don't talk about. I'm not talking to y'all about stuff that I heard from somebody else or stuff that I read in a book. And I'm talking about stuff that I put to the test. So yep. All right, y'all. That's all for this video. If I didn't say this, let me say this real quick. If I did, just excuse me for being repetitive. But if you like this video, like it. If you like my channel, subscribe to it. Show me some love. If you know of someone that you think could benefit from this video or any of my other videos, share it with them. And all right, this is Kev, your life coach, and I'm out.